hey. No thanks either. Well, hi. How's it going? My name's Rod. I've started to write this eulogy essay on my past, present, and future, which completely involves around the sport of racing motocross. For the past 12 years, I've spent the majority of my time thinking about racing and practicing motocross. So what does this have to do with me as a person? I'm not sure exactly. I don't know, I prefer to just sit back and look at the things around me, but simply not to judge them, I guess. But what do I see when I do these things? Well, one thing I think about a lot is how dangerous of a sport motocross is. I mean, seriously, this seems pretty friggin' crazy stuff. I don't even want to talk about it. Anyways, moving on from that, there are people though who've spent their entire life doing it without getting injured, and more than several people who are world champions that didn't get hurt seriously. But with these sort of reasonings of injury, why do I even try? Well, as Travis Pastrana once said, motocross is the most addicting sport in the world. So I began to think about my injuries, which are 2 compact breaks, 1 compact and displaced break, 2 concussions, 5 sprains, 7 surgeries, and a doctor visit away from getting a 13-inch rod put through the center of my tibia, which would have put me out of physical activity for about a year and a half, already being in cast for about 8 months. Fortunately though, I was given a $3,000 piece of machinery that healed my bone through electricity in 8 weeks. Then figuring it out, I realized after splitting each injury up, I've had one every 7 out of 11 years, which is a 63% chance I'll quote-unquote be injured in 2012. But I've now gone years without breaking a bone, and I believe I'll go longer than that. Why do I say that? Well, Ricky Carmichael is the only person on the planet to win 2 perfect seasons in motocross, which would mean that each race in motocross has 2 motos, and there are 12 races in a year and 24 motos. There's only one other man other than Ricky Carmichael who's won all 24 motos in 1 year, but he gets the nickname GOAT, greatest of all time, for doing it twice. So why race motocross? Other than how much I enjoy it, but there's still a pretty severe reasoning of injury. I mean, seriously, those aren't even the tip of the iceberg. Could really go on for hours on different injuries, how they relate to daily life. But like I always say, have you ever driven your car down the highway knowing you could get hurt at any moment, but you do it anyways because you believe you know what you're doing? I'm a firm believer in luck, and sometimes you make your own luck. So why do I do it? Quote unquote, Jeremy Steinberg. It's just sick.